Good evening friends, I am Anshul from West Highlander Immigration, Sector 34A, Chandigarh. Today's information session is all about the benefits of applying your visa applications through a licensed immigration lawyer. We will also discuss the process followed by West Highlander while processing the visa applications. Today we have with us Ma'am Parwinder Kaur. She is Operations Director at West Highlander Immigration, Chandigarh. She is Mara license holder from Australia government. She is a licensed immigration advisor from New Zealand government. She is also Canada postgraduate and with many more industry specific accreditations. So ma'am, thank you so much for your time for this information session. So ma'am, and day-to-day scenarios we all heard about a licensed immigration lawyer. So can you please explain what is the licensed immigration lawyer?
First and foremost, I would like to extend my warm wishes to all of the viewers. Licensed immigration advisors, they are regulated professionals who apply your applications as per the policy which is current in time. So they have a code of conduct to follow, which means they need to apply their due diligence in assessing your case, which ultimately benefits the clients. So it's not like that every application comes, whether it qualifies or doesn't qualify, we go ahead with that. No, it's nothing like that. We need to assess the case as per the policy and advise the client accordingly. So the guidance includes transparency, which is very beneficial for the client. Then there is another thing that we need to keep ourselves updated with the current ongoings in the industry, study abroad industry or immigration industry.
Right.
For that we need to equip ourselves with the continuous CPTs, continuous professional development. Now this is mandatory for us, and by this we keep ourselves updated with the latest ongoings in the industry, which ultimately is beneficial for the client. Because as you know, the visa policy may change.
Right.
So if you are not updated, ultimately the client suffers for that. So applying through a licensed advisor, you have got all the benefits. We need to be transparent with our clients. So our service terms are very much clear. What the client can expect from us, what we expect from our client. All these things are very clear.
Alright ma'am. So ma'am, is there any difference while applying through a licensed immigration lawyer and others who do not have any license or something?
Of course, as I told, like we have a code of conduct to follow.
Right.
So our ultimate duty is to provide ethical services to our clients. Ethical services means we have to be honest with them. We need to assess their cases carefully.
Right.
We need to put their cases in time. We need to see if there is some conflict of interest, and we need to look into those matters. We need to keep ourselves updated with what's happening in the industry.
Right.
So we have a liability, I would say. We need to report our things. Our success rate matters a lot. You know, every year we have to go for renewal of our licenses.
Right.
And that is the point when our performance is seen. We have to keep our success rate very high.
Right.
We have to assess the cases carefully. And it is all beneficial for the client.
Okay.
Whenever we enroll a client, there is a registration process over here. So all of the service charges, any embassy fee or any other departmental fee, the client is very much clear at the beginning itself.
Okay.
What will happen with his case, the different stages of the process. So there is no gray area.
Okay. Alright. So ma'am, having a rich experience, industry experience you have. So what about the success rate of West Highlander till date?
Well, I'm very proud to say that we have really maintained a very good success rate. And that's because we strongly believe in client service. So we have a system over here where we filter the cases. We keep ourselves updated with what is going on in the industry, and we accordingly enroll the case.
Okay.
We see that the case qualifies, we can provide him with the service, with all the services. And we have been in this industry for so many years now.
Right.
And being licensed and regulated,
Right.
we are a part of the conferences, the education events and other immigration related events which we regularly attend. So we keep ourselves updated, and that's ultimately beneficial to our clients.
Right, ma'am. So, like as you said, the success rate of West Highlander, it's very good. So, having I think 15 years of experience we have with West Highlander. So, what exactly the process followed by West Highlander while processing the visa applications of students or other visas categories as well?
Okay, so we have different departments over here. So we have our counselors who are well trained. If I talk about student visa applications, they counsel you about the courses which are as per your career aspirations. So the courses we counsel for you is like what you want to do after doing that course, what benefit you would be getting for that. So this is a counseling process where the student sees what he has done over here and what is the relevant course he would go, and after doing that course what would become of him. Like it's a kind of career counseling over here. So that's the process. After that, so we have counselors who solely do this work. They are just involved into counseling of students.
Right.
Then we have a separate admission departments. Again, sending an admission to overseas university or a college is a very crucial matter. You need to prepare application very well. You need to ensure that all of the documentation is provided with the application. So we have a separate admission department who looks after this. So then once the student gets his offer letter, then the next stage is of going through the visa process. Then we have people who are trained in visa processing of different countries. So we have people who are expert in their area. So your file would be in a hand of an expert. So which ensures that it would pass all the quality tests. So we have officers, then we have team leaders over here. So quality check is done with the file. So we ensure that your file is presented in a proper way. The information, the positive things of your file, and if there are any gaps in the application, what are the reasons for that. So we put all those things, and that has really helped us in maintaining our success rate till date.
Right, ma'am. So, ma'am, in day-to-day routines, we experience that mostly the clients, they're paying a huge amount for processing their visa applications, and despite of paying a huge amount, so they're not getting the outcome, they're refused. So is West Highlander also charging some service charges for their services?
See, if we talk about huge charges, they are really a very bad practice in our industry. We do have charges, nominal charges. If it's a student visa application, our services are free as we get paid by the university. Now, study abroad, it includes expenses. I agree to that. But that expense is in the form of tuition fee or in the form of cost of living which the student he has to transfer. It may be a condition in the visa file. But that money is not for the agent. So that's the thing which is wrong in this industry, and I'm strongly against it. So as far as West Highlander is concerned, as I told, we are very much transparent in our services. We have a service agreement. If it's a zero agreement service, it's a zero service agreement. In student cases, our services are free. And if it's a partner visa application, like the students, they have their partners or their parents who would like to visit their students once he is there, we have very nominal charges for that. It's just our admin expense, nothing more than that.
Right. Thank you so much, ma'am. So, ma'am, any feedback, any suggestion you want to give to all the aspirants who are looking forward for this visa applications?
Yeah, I would strongly advise clients to do proper research before finalizing their consultant. I believe that experience in industry matters a lot. You know, if a person, he has done different kind of applications, so he is aware about. So there is nothing yes or no in application, you know, it's the holistic assessment of a case. And a person with experience, I strongly believe, can give you correct assessment as per the relevant facts. Secondly, you must see that your consultant is regulated, because there are some visa applications which only a regulated consultant can do, and regulated consultants, they have to keep themselves updated with the ongoings in the study industry market or in the immigration market. So that's again a positive point for students. Lastly, I would strongly suggest that you ask your consultant for his work he has done. You know, if your consultant claims that he has been in this industries for so many years, he has done visas of these many people, then he is bound to have testimonials for that. And those testimonials, I mean, must be freely available on the websites, or positive words from the students. These are the things. Then students, they must see if the consultant has got direct agreement with the universities and colleges they represent. These all things are a must before finalizing your consultant.
Right. Thank you so much, ma'am, for this information and for the time. Viewers, I hope you'll find this video very much useful, and this will definitely help you to get rid out of the confusion while choosing your consultant. So be careful and choose right. Thank you so much. For more information, you can visit West Highlander. We are in Sector 34, Chandigarh. Thank you.